No, that's not discriminating.
Hold on, I'm about to.
That's not discriminating. I gotta pee. Go ahead. Will your hole breathe while you're peeing? I pee through my dick, not my ass.
It just doesn't matter. But
Here we go.
when you come, So okay,
yeah. So when you do come,
so
your ass clenches.
So So my question is, have you not watched a cum set? Well, because you do eat peen. You can be a top and still eat peen. You can be a top and be from the house of Slytherin. You can
Correct,
and that's okay.
that is okay. But you have some tops that are like,
They don't do any of
I
the
don't
things.
suck dick.
Okay, but you're not one of those tops. But my thing is, you're eating the pea, and then you back up, bro, and you see the balloon not moving around.
I don't have to back up because see, when you're coming, my finger or my dick is inside of you, and so I feel the pressure, or my tongue, so I feel the squeeze. Did you hear what I said?
I did.
Oh, okay.
So you don't watch it?
Sometimes.
So is it a balloon knot, or is it a gaping hole? Does it become?
It's a balloon knot. It clenches. It clenches.
Go pee, Craig, so we can come back and get to this other one. Let me step aside.
Step aside.
Mo, have you ever looked at your own asshole?
No,
I need to hear that.
I never have.
You've never looked at it?
No, I don't. No, why do I need to look at my ass?
Because you need to make sure that it's healthy.
So you've never got home and you've never just put your and looked in the mirror and be with your asshole like this?
No, I've never done that.
So, you need to do that.
Yes. You never just like went down there and had your feet up like this, honey.
No, I've never done that before.
And just had a mirror there, like, let me look inside of my asshole.
No, I've never done that.
So you've never seen inside of yourself?
No, I've never done that. That's never crossed my mind, not once.
To look inside yourself?
No.
Boy, you're almost 40 years old, and you've never looked inside.
Why do I need to look inside my asshole, though? I don't think I need to look inside my asshole.
Have you had a prostate exam?
You're almost 40 years old, girl, and
Well,
you have not put your feet up like this, with your toes dangling in the air, and looked inside of your rectum. Oh God, oh gross! I don't really get it.
No.
I just don't understand.
No, I've never had a pap smear.
So
What the fuck?
I just had a colonoscopy. Have you had a colonoscopy?
Yes.
Colonoscopy is for men and women, FYI, and it is important that you need to have your colonoscopy. It is so important to prevent colon cancer. They're seamless, they're painless, and they're over in they're really quick. It's like 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
They put you under and you're done. It's the best sleep ever. I just had one right before we went to New York and Chicago. The day before we left, I had one.
So, people have died doing those things.
Colonoscopies?
Yeah.
How?
Cardiac arrest.
Oh, well, bitch,
Really?
that was not my ministry. Girl, you don't need to be saying it because then you're going to deter people from going to get
No,
one.
you better.
You better go and get one, bitch, because you might have colon cancer.
You better. Girl, I need some eye drop. This eye is really, it's been carrying the whole
Yeah, I've
time.
been seeing y'all like, what's
Ain't
going
nothing-
on?
Yes,
Down
and this drink has not made it any better.
Where's your eye drop?
In my bedroom.
I've been there before.
I know you have. I'll get it myself this time.
Yes, please have your colonoscopy and your breast exams.
Do you know that men can get breast cancer?
Yes.
I don't think people realize that men can get
Men
breast
can.
cancer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Big ass titties. Gynecomastia. You ever seen a man that has like man
They
boobs?
say Mo got a balloon knot.
That's
Y'all chill
gynecomastia.
out. Y'all chill out. I don't know. I'm not gonna find out anytime soon. I'll let the doctor find out when I go get a.
So what if your doctor tells you have a gaping hole and not a balloon now?
I don't think he's gonna tell me that, man. My butt hasn't been.
You know
what?
My booty hasn't been tampered with.
You know the flight from Nigeria to America is a very long flight.
See, that's why some of you Negroes don't go and get your health exams, because you talking about your booty ain't been tampered with.
It hasn't. It hasn't.
Okay.
Don't worry. I know I have to get one.
At 40,
Yeah, I know.
you can do it now. You're very close.
At first, I still got a couple more years.
But you still can do it now because you're close.
I mean, I'm a little bit close.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Why? This is a camera going in your ass.
you make it seem like it's so easy.
Girl, I'm telling you, all you have to do. You can.
First of all, no, don't listen to her. That is not. That is not how you do your colonoscopy, people. Don't pay her no mind. That is not. This is not how they have you set up.
You can scoot down like this.
You're gonna offend the straight men. You're gonna offend the straight men. You're gonna offend the straight men.
You can stick your iPhone GoPro in your ass.
You're gonna offend the straight men and the gays who are not really comfortable in their sexuality. That is not what happens.
You can just douche out a bit.
That's not what happens.
Take a little.
Girl, this toenail, this toenail right here is sending me. It's like them little plastic dolls you sent me. That's how the plastic dolls.
They was on that wiggly raw.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, did you see it?
She sent it to me.
Them toes are looking like that. That's not right. This is not how you do your colonoscopy. You literally lay on your side.
I'm telling him he can do it at home first and then go get the doctor.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I think Craig said they put you to sleep.
They put you to sleep.
You can take a small iPhone camera and go there and look at it.
You know how small an iPhone is?
An iPhone 4. An iPhone 4. No, you literally lay to the side. You lay to the side, and then they roll you into the room, and then they're talking to you. Like the lady literally was saying to me, and I didn't even know, because everybody that I know that had had a colonoscopy said they'll say, okay, count backwards from 10 to 1. So I was waiting for them to say that to me. And they're rolling me into now, mind you, they had already done the IV. And they're rolling me into the room. And so the nurse says, oh, so you've never had a colonoscopy? Oh, okay. Well, listen, get ready for the best sleep ever. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where could you go? I said, well, I just came back from Brazil. That was great. She said, okay, well, where would you go next? I said, well, I'm going to Africa in December. Oh, my God, that's amazing. Where are you going in Africa?
And then you woke up.
Bitch, I woke up. I was in the next room, and I was like,
girl, I was just talking about Africa. Bro.
The new nurse came in and was like, Mr. Stewart, you can put your clothes on. I said, when are y'all going to roll me to the room to do? She said, oh, we're finished. Bitch, I was in Johannesburg. I hadn't even gotten to Tanzania. I was like, girl, I'm going in December. She said, oh, really? How long are you going? I said, I'm going for the month of December.
And girl, next thing
I know, I was putting my panties back on. I was putting my bra and panty back on by the time she said,
oh my God.
But I was like, oh my God. I said, we're done? She said, we're done. Send that to Mo. Send it to Mo. Oh my God. Baby, y'all are quick on Twitter. Send that to Mo. Oh my God. Y'all are quick on Twitter. But baby, before I knew it, it was all said and done. I was like, And I mean, it was really quick. Like my appointment was for 9 a.m. They asked you to get there an hour before. So I got there at 8. I got there at 8 a.m. By 9:30, I was having breakfast. I was pulling into the parking lot. I was having breakfast. That's how quick it is. So it's really nothing to be afraid of. It really isn't.
Was your man pussy moist?
No, it wasn't moist. Now, because I had drank that solution the night before, I was nice and flushed.
Honey, so that means you could have got worked at any time. You could have got worked, bitch.
Oh, God. Listen. But listen, it's very important. Your health, health is truly wealth. I mean, I'm not just saying that like that. That is really important.
Yeah.
It really, really
Definitely
is
know
important.
I have to get a colonoscopy
Colonoscopy and your prostate exam,
and prostate.
and get the motherfucking teeth clean.
Yes. So let's go to the next thing that we were
The black and white thing. You
the,
talking
the
about?
black and white thing.
Oh, that's right here.
Yes. This is kind of long. Craig, can you help me because my eye twitching over here?
I had my homeboy video me and my wife having sex last night. First of all, why would you want your homeboy to watch?
Because you want your homeboy. But go ahead.
That's it.
Go ahead.
I had my homeboy video me and my wife having sex last night. She always wanted to make a video, so I obliged. It was our first time, and it was kind of spontaneous, so we did it. What? Oh, he said there's a missing an N. So we didn't have a camera set up with a tripod or no shit like that. So I asked my homie to come video with my phone, and he said he would. He came over and started recording me licking on her breasts and general foreplay type stuff. Then I noticed he started jacking off when I was deep in the pussy, in the cat. I didn't mind that because she was moaning, and I can understand how he was turned on by it, is what he means. But after a while, I noticed he was about to nut, and my wife was kind of starting to dry out a little bit. She's premenopausal. So when he busts his nut, I caught it in my hand and used it as lube on my dick and kept fucking my wife.
Ooh,
It
my
felt
eye.
so good to be lubed up, but I can't help but feel uneasy. Yeah, bitch, you just impregnated your wife with somebody else's cum. But at any rate, did I go too far? Or either you gave her an STD. Did I go too far? She didn't see me do it, but I feel gay as fuck. I kind of got caught up in the moment trying to satisfy her and giving him a show to remember too. I don't know what to do at this point. This shit killing me. What the fuck is wrong with some of y'all? Do you all not value your relationships? Like, what is wrong? What?
Again, ladies, I tell y'all all the time that men are very visual.
Do you think this is real?
I do. There's a lot of stuff that go on that people don't talk about. And there's a lot of hidden fantasies that men have. They've watched a lot of video recording. They've watched a lot of video stuff and been like, I want to try that.
Right.
Because I've never I've never understood how, and help me with this, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood how Corinne Steffens, Jaguar Wright, all those girls were there in the rooms when these celebrities, because they have all this celebrity tea, like that was somebody's asshole was blowed out. Because I remember when Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead, said whose asshole she said was blowed out.
I don't remember,
but it was somebody
it
prominent.
was somebody.
She said that their asshole was blown out.
Well, how was she down on his asshole like that?
And then she said that she was in a room. This is according to her in her book.
You read it?
I read fragments. Because I was like, girl,
They said Big
Big Tigger. That's what it was. It was Big Tigger. Y'all better know. It was Big Tigger. It sure was. Well, they say.
They said she said it was bleeding. That's not funny.
You remember when I wrote this?
It was years ago.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah.
It's always stayed there.
Yeah, we've been using this for a very long
But
time.
I'm over here in the corner gagging like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, whose ass?
Big Tigger.
Was it a gay beat?
Yeah, the one that I don't really like.
I don't know. I don't understand what makes them comfortable enough.
Two.
Craig, listen, I've had 4 sexual partners. And in the process of me having those 4 sexual
That's your story and you sticking to that?
Yes, bitch. I've had 4 sexual partners.
In your lifetime?
Yes. I've lived many lifetimes though, but I've had 4 sexual partners. And in those sexual partners, I have never. I mean, no, I'm not, because like when I was a working girl.
So you're not counting that?
No, girl.
Right, because that was that was work.
You can't. You can't.
That was work.
I don't know those people.
Yeah. That's right. We're talking about your actual life.
My actual living.
Correct.
My actual living. Where
you know, for sure.
So
wait a minute.
Go back to this. Craig, leave my computer alone.
I was trying to turn the light up.
So
okay, go ahead.
I guess it was because I was a toot.
Prostitute?
Yes, a toot. That those men that I had dated were having men that I because there's only 4 of them that I've dated. They were having sex with each other, and I was watching, and I was like, "But y'all don't know each other from a can of paint. How does this happen?" I told you that time that I was coming on. I was on the elevator, and the elevator door opened up, and I was going up to a room with a gentleman.
You were meeting him, or you were going up with him?
I was going up with him to a room with a gentleman. And so the elevator door opened up on the floor, and another gentleman was standing outside. And he got in the elevator. He said, "Where y'all going?" And they didn't know each other. The 2 men didn't know each other from a can of paint at all. I just wanted to I told this story before, and I said, do you have money?
This is to the gentleman that got on?
Yeah. Do you have money?
Because you can come with us.
Because you can, yes. Because I've already gathered his money. I'm gathering yours too. Do you have money? Yeah. So the money was paid to me. When I got in the room and we began to have intercourse, I was on my knees.
So hold on.
Giving them both. I was milking them.
You got to the room and you just went straight into it. There was no libation.
And there's no reason to talk. We've already discussed. Money was paid. We've already had the discussion.
Nobody offered anybody any water.
No, we didn't need to do that, girl.
Okay.
It was not necessary.
Oh.
So then the person sat. They both sat on the bed, and I got down. I pulled their I pulled their pants down, and I began to I was milking them.
Yeah.
In the process of milking, I looked up, and they were locked. And I was like,
while you were doing that?
This was the first time that I had ever seen men have sex with each other in my face. I had seen. I don't know. I'm this old. I don't know if you guys remember Ty Lattimore. That was a porn star, Ty Lattimore. I used to watch a lot of Ty Lattimore's pornographic film, and so that was the only time that I had seen men have.
Let me look him up.
T.Y. Lattimore. That's the only time that I had really seen men having sex with each other. And so there was gay porn. So, you see him?
That's him?
That's him.
Right here. Okay.
Yes. Ty Lattimore. And so that was the only time that I had seen men having. So I just saw them kissing and things. And I was like, so I was so baffled. I actually leaned back. With both of their penises in my hand. And I looked up like, well, girl. I told this story before. I guess I gotta tell it again.
Go ahead.
So they were locked. They were
what were they? Tongue kissing.
Yes.
It's important for me to kiss,
So I just was like,
I love to kiss.
and then they reached for each other's cocks.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, so my services are no longer needed.
Yeah.
Because, girl, they began to masturbate each other.
Do you think it was a setup?
No, Craig, because I met the man on the side. I don't know. Could have been. I don't know.
Basically, you were a matchmaker.
Possibly. And so then I went over and I sat in the chair.
Because it sounded like it was a scheme that Todd set up.
Possibly. So I got over and I sat in the chair.
Mhm.
Crossed my leg.
Mhm. Like this.
Yes. So I needed to see what was going to happen.
So you're sitting naked.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
My erection had went down because this became interesting to me. This had become a docuseries to me. So my erection had went down because all of us were in the room hard. You, me, and he. What we gonna do, baby? You, me,
I almost get that
and
out.
he.
What we gonna do, baby?
So I was, but then mine went down because it became.
Because you're now in observation.
Yes, it became a docuseries to me.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay, well go ahead. Well, go ahead. Because these were two masked men.
Right.
So they didn't even notice you stopped.
I don't know. Because I would have sat in the chair.
And because I've already been paid.
I've already been paid, girl. I'm actually going to, listen, I actually left them.
Right.
Girl, so I watched the man go down and the other one came on and was eating. Then the other one started eating the other one. So I was like this, Craig.
Girl, they playing that.
I don't know, Myrtle, girl. I don't know. But I was just like, oh, okay. And then I put my hands back again. And then the other stranger got on top of the man's back because he put his ass up in the air. And in my all in my mind, I was like, so did anyone douche?
That's what I'm saying.
Because my mind was going, did anyone douche? Because I know I'm douched out here. I know I came in the room douched and ready. My balloon knot was
hot and ready.
My balloon knot was retied. So I was like, girl,
Oh God.
did anyone douche?
Right.
Well, the other question
That's a mess.
Well, the other question is, did anybody use a condom?
No one used a condom. And that's another thing that I said. And I was like, oh, okay. I watched the other one mount the other. And the one that I thought was so masked,
Climbed on that dig.
bitch, put her ass up in the air.
See, I like all that kind of
And I was sitting there, girl. My erection was gone. It had decimated. Where those men could have thought I had a vagina by the time I was there.
Right.
It had shriveled and retracted all the way inside. And so I'm just looking like, well, girl,
Why am I here?
What?
Why am I here, Ike?
Why is she here? Why is she here? So I'm looking, and then he began to thrust that man.
They definitely knew each other.
They did not, Craig. He was thrusting that man.
Yeah, they knew each other.
I was like, girl. So I politely gathered my plastic bag, girl.
What was in your plastic bag?
My motherfucking condom and lube and toilet paper, because I told you in a little plastic bag I kept condom, lube, and toilet
Now,
tissue.
what's the purpose of the toilet tissue?
Girl, listen. Girl, and a small dish bottle. I kept a small empty fleet bottle, girl. You can go by any water hose and fill that up, girl. And rest that pussy out, girl. We're on the streets, Craig. You can dish your pussy out on the streets, Craig. We're on the sidewalk. And so, girl, I gathered my little bag, honey, because I already had my money. I was like, oh, girl, there's no use for me here.
Honey, she got her little carrying
And I
case
gathered
ahead.
myself, and they after this, I politely just tipped, good night.
Right.
I was like, oh my God.
I think they knew each other.
I said, my God. Unto us, a son was given.
Right. It was given very much. Meet us on the elevator. We're coming down now.
But Craig, know that this was back then. We didn't have no goddamn, this is beeper time and all that.
Right, but how did they know?
They did not. Girl, I was so baffled.
That seems too coincidental.
It was so bad. No, it was not planned. I'm telling you, this shit was so bad because we were just going up.
But I think that man knew.
No, Myrtle. That man got it, and the way he looked, it was like, hey.
Girl, they were actors.
Could have been. But I was the paid plot. I gathered my things and I cleared the scene.
Right.
There was no reason for me to be there.
At all.
I saw him spit in that man's ass.
See, I like all that kind
He
of carrying
spit
on.
inside of that man. He opened that man's ass and he spit in that man's ass.
Because he didn't have any lube.
And he shoved that raw, because they weren't using mine because that cost. My lube was for me.
Well, see, I don't need no lube because see, I pre-cum a little
I
bit.
hear what you said, Craig. And that's good. But that man opened that ass and said, "Hawk
A little spit and a little pre-cum.
He did a Hawk Tui, like
Takes
that Hawk
you a long
Tui
way.
girl, Mo. You know that Hawk Tui white bitch? Hawk Tui! And took that hard convertible dick and placed it down in that man's rectum. And I was like, yikes. And began to thrust him. I was like, girl, this is a.
You were looking forward to it?
No.
Oh.
I just was like, what's going on here? Honey, I gathered my bag with me out of the beat.
This was here in Atlanta or in Miami?
I've never walked the street.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me that. Yeah.
I gathered my bag and got on the beat. And I was just like,
Did that scar you a little bit?
yes, because I was like, girl, what is the purpose? And then I promise you, I was like, what is the purpose? And I this is gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings, but you gotta tell the truth. Ladies,
Excuse me.
again, you put your trust in a nigga.
Stupid hoe.
How you figure? Because
What happened?
We're listening.
when I got in the man's car, it was a baby seat in there. So this man has a family, and he was and I saw the lady's what you call it badge. He had
Her ID badge for work
her work badge
hanging on the rearview mirror.
hanging on the mirror. And when I watched that man plow him like a field of corn, I saw that man plow him like a field of wheat.
Oh God. No.